Davis from 2 starts has got those cheesy grins firmly dialed in on the faces of those in the Guardians HQ. But today they reached something that is unknown, something from South Africa, something that has just played one game from the 3 rounds so far that the other sides have been digging into. Today, the Guardians take on the Stormers. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well, and welcome back along to the subscriber series here on your home of rugby. The Global Rugby Challenge reaches round 3 of the tournament, where we see the Guardians inside the action once more for their 3rd game of the tournament. Today, they take on the Stormers, a team that has just played once. A remarkable result it was, a 9-8 win over the Crusaders. They sit right in the middle of the table in about 7th spot, but just a 1 game under their belt, whereas their opponents, of course the Guardians, they are 2-0, big wins over their opposition, the Fakers and Toulouse, in the last couple of weeks, although neither of them were that convincing on the scoreboard. Today, a number of changes for the Guardian side. Let's have a look at their starting lineup for tonight's matchup, which has been brought to you in conjunction, of course, with the captain, Jack Sheps. All captains will be having a say in their lineups for each team every round from here on in. So if you've got a complaint, if you want to play more, if you want to play less, if you want to move yourself around, these are the guys you want to talk to. So once again, leading from the front will be Sheps in the number 3 jumper in his combination with Levi Smith, and of course Jason Mitchell returning to the front row at hooker. Moving into that second row, Milton Simiu makes his way back into the locking positions alongside Michael Joseph. There's no moving these guys out of this back row. Michael Winyama and James Winyama once more line up at 6 and 7 with a very impressive round 1. A number 8, Ryan Webb, coming back to complete the pack. Moving into the backline, Isaac Vistore is back into that number 9 jumper, partnering up with Don Butler, who wears the number 10 fly half position. Into midfield, it's a bit of a switch round here again. Davis coming in to wear the inside centre this week, and he'll be partnered once again with Archer Godfrey. On the wings, Callum Ewing retains after impressive round 2 matchup, and Heston Gardner moves his way back out to that right wing. Impressive performances on the fullback for Odonga Winyama sees him retain that number 15 jumper yet again for the Guardians of the Crib. As for the Stormers, game number 2 for them, their captain from Lizo Gwabaka, the number 1 in the front row, and he's got a very talented partnership too at the front of that pack with Joseph Dweever and Franz Maholba wearing 2 and 3. It's the pack that's been doing the damage for them, and look out for this back row with Roos Diamani and of course the big number 8, Marcel Finlayson, who will sit at the back of this pack. Of course, Springboks throughout as well with Herschel Yankees at scrum half, with of course the young star Mani Lubok, who will wear 10. There's all sorts of finishers that didn't get a chance against Crusaders in round 1. Skozan, Duplessis, Nell, Davids, and of course a man very capable of moving position around this backline is Damien Willemse. Look at the replacement benches for these sides, and there's plenty here we've seen from the Guardians moving in and out of the lineup over the last couple of rounds, everyone getting their chances. But for the Stormers, look out for that backline replacement, De Jong and Zas. Those guys can be electric. Let's see if they'll make the difference here. This is another packed house here for the Guardians at home for round 3 of the GRC. So it will be the Stormers kicking off and donning the blue shirts for tonight. The Guardians, of course, in the white and blue, slightly darker tones. Keep yourself not quite confused as Mani Lubok gets us underway. Round 3 of the Global Rugby Challenge taken down from Levi Smith, and Vistore will pick and go for the first carry of the night for the Guardians of the Crib. Here's Simiu giving to Butler.
Release.
Runs straight into big contact there from Daimani. Now Winyama held up in the tackle and pushed along very tightly here by his pack. Up and up a few metres here for the Guardians. Vistore waits as the referee allows us to go. Oh, big shove there coming from the Stormers. Vistore turns and delivers a kick over the head of Willemse, who has a long way back to gather this in just outside his line. Great chase! Oh, Archer Godfrey coming from nowhere to put in a huge hit. Stormers do well to retain, and Mani Lubok will look for the safety of touch, which he finds by just a whisker. But a massive hit coming in. Archer Godfrey, boy oh boy, he has had a start and a half to this season already, moving from inside centre in round 1, now outside centre in his partnership with Davis through that midfield. This has taken completely at the back of the line out there from Michael Joseph for the Guardians. Now they'll look to attack, and here is Gary Davis. Man, we speak about already. Very prolific in the try assist as he sets it up for Fisher-Ray to have another go. Wanyama waits for it. James this time offloading Samiu. Good tackle. Defense on point so far from the Stormers. Sheps steps in, finds Butler. Now Butler has a little bit of a hole, and again, good retention here from the Guardians. Fisher-Ray looking for Webb, who's very strong on the carry. Fisher-Ray gets it eventually. Wide, massive triple cutout pass for Ewing. He turns it back in. Davis does well. Samiu holds it up. Looking for Ewing on the left wing again. Here's Butler. Offloading. Sheps doing the same as Webb. Takes out another couple of defenders again. Great ball retention here from the Guardians. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's a blow. Isaac Fisher-Ray going down with a shoulder injury. And this will cause the replacement of Scott Andrew to come on. Real chance for him to impress. Taking over scrum half duties from Isaac Fisher-Ray, who we hope will not be out for long. For the Guardians, a big early blow. For the scrum and the pack, do not miss a beat. Andrew, huge wide ball looking for Godfrey, who's lined up three and he'll take them. Well, not quite what we thought was in mind there for the Guardians. But Archie Godfrey just says, give me three. Straight off the replacement, Godfrey takes the line on. And slots in early, but could be critical. 3 points for the Guardians. Well, that'll keep the scorers on their toes. It's a nice little take there from Mitchell. A straight out wide for Godfrey again. Well, he's got three. Maybe wants that five. Oh, no! Phillips swinging arm. The referee. No remorse. He's going to be gone for 10. Well, Archer Godfrey. He's as elusive as a fish in the ocean. Now the decision for Sheps. And there's no real decision to be made here. Surely he's going to his sharpshooter. We may be a little bit annoyed he didn't get a shot at that three, but regardless, he does now off fatigue. Don Butler. Count it. That's another three. It's 6 points to nil. The Guardians, much against their earlier prolific try-scoring abilities, are looking for the uprights to see themselves through. 6-0. Guardians over Stormers. Phillips are in the bin. All sorts of trouble for the visitors here. After 22 minutes, here's Heston Gardner, rear only touch for him. Wanyama, he'll pick and go. Tries to find a little bit of room, and a penalty to the Stormers. Massive work there from Diamani. Over the ball in a flash, and surely it's a reply of three for the Stormers. No! Oh, Lubbock's going to the corner. And Kwabaka says we're not here to play around. They want fives, they want sevens. And the serious talk begins. Ironically, from a team that won their opening game with just 3 penalties. Here's the line out. Goal Tweed is stolen. Now it's away. Ewing, away to Archer Godfrey. Big opportunity, steps it inside brilliantly. Oh, and Tom Butler's blasted him into touch. Out of the full, we will go back. What an opportunity there for the Guardians, squandered. But how about that turnover line-out from Michael Joseph? He's got another chance too. Joseph Tweever just gets it away from the grasp of James Wanyama. And the Stormers do get it. Yankees goes high. Good chase coming in here from Ruanel. Great take from Ewing. And cleaned up from Adunga Wanyama. Much better kick that time. In the 22. Makes no mistake. Plants it into touch. Bit of pressure there from the 14-man Stormers. And of course the Guardians' defence is held tight enough so far, but the set piece has been a touch shaky from them so far in this game. Dweever, oh that's a shocker. Samiu, oh he takes it brilliantly and finds some shots on Dabble. And a dangerous run from Jason Mitchell. Don't know if he was expecting that one or not, but Samiu at the front. The Guardians causing all sorts of trouble for the line out of the Stormers. Oh, almost another one. Just plucked away there for Murat. And now they'll swing it out to the left-hand side, and Duplessis got a lot of room. Look out for Wanyama. He is no slouch out there. Dunga Wanyama cleans that up. The Stormers up near the 22, 10-metre line they go.
Release.
Packed down there. Here is Vincent. Slips it back inside. Van Heerden takes the carry up. It's still 6-0 Guardians. We are almost at half-time. 37 minutes on the clock already. Now here's Taimani, wide ball from him now. Getting the options out wide. Davids passes back inside. Oh no, a high one. Swinging arm. Scott Andrew off the bench. Ill discipline. Not what the Guardians need right now. Second chance at points here for the Stormers. And yes, no surprise about it. They give the ball to Damien Willemse, not to Mani Libok. But Kwabaka says we've been down here for 15 minutes. We've got to take something from our efforts. And it looks like 3 points off the tee is exactly what that's going to be. Guardians still in front, but their lead is cut in half. It is 6 points to 3. Guardians over Stormers. Well, opportunities for both sides have been in full flow, that is for sure, as Don Butler gets us back underway. Townsend now in a great chase from Butler as well. Ruhan now got cut in half. Here is Yankees, goes back to
Advantage.
Davids, who knocks it on, and that will signal the end to the half. Stormers playing the ball after the knock on. Go to the sheds for a break. Intriguing first half of rugby, not the tries that we would have liked, but still, the opportunities were there for both teams. And the scoreline at 6 points to 3 tells us this has been quite the arm wrestle. Well, what an arm wrestle it has been as well. The Guardians certainly did have the better of the early exchanges. 6-0 on the board very quickly. A yellow card as well to Willemse. And 4 line breaks from the half so far has seen them by far the best side, but unable to turn that into prolific points. Stormers, though, defensively very sound. Second half, they'll need much more of it. Well, Don Butler made a hideous error, let's be honest, in that first half, thumping the ball over the touchline on the full and costing his team a great attacking opportunity. He's going back underway and now drags it in. And look at this early opportunity now for the Stormers. Kwabaka, the captain, gets a great ball from Van Heerden. And off to an early start now. Now the Stormers switching to the left side. Here's Marty Libok. Libok trying to get away.
Advantage.
The ball float is there, but it's knocked on down the left wing. Unbelievable error. Cornell Skozan had it all in his hands, and now Smith inside.
Advantage over.
Oh, it's a great ball. Samio, can he go away? No. He's on Shaps, who drives through a couple of tackles. Andrew, great pass. Andrew with Yama's up on the line. That's a Donga and another high shot. Oh no! And another card. Another card. This time Taimani's gonna go. Kwabaka can't believe it. Now do you take 3 or do you go for 7? They are going for 7. The gauntlet's been laid down. And Don Butler gets them 5 out from the line. Davis gives the low 5 to Butler and tries to share some advice. Massive moment in this game right now. 48 gone. Mitchell to throw. Line out, been very good, but this time it's gone down. Oh, shocker. Mitchell thought he hit his man, but it was plucked out from Murat. And now the Dunga Wanyama has to set the team back into action. Godfrey drills it away. Willemse looks like they're going to run it back. Davids turns, great offload, and now the Stormers get in the backfield again. Cleaner, great pass, another one. Rohan now, right there. Samia on the ball, doesn't get reward. Great tackle, shapes across though. Dweeba with another carry. Look at the Guardians of the breakdown. They are absolutely ferocious. Great offload there for Roos, and another one to Limok. Numbers are there. It's 2-on-1. The pass goes, and the side, the Stormers, they'll finally cross the line. And they'll finally take the lead. Cornels goes down. Boy, he should have scored one 10 minutes ago. Clutches and chances. They are turning and swinging around. Great short ball to Mani Libok. But these two sides very evenly matched so far. And maybe They'll look at their turn down 3 minutes to go. It's a lost opportunity to extend that lead. You've got to say, sooner or later, someone had to score a try, and it has been the Stormers with a man in the bin as well, as Phillipson adds the extra 2. It is 6 points to 10. The Guardians trail for the first time tonight, but this one, it is far from done. 24 minutes still on the clock. Possession absolutely rules in this one as Don Butler back underway, finds Yankees, and look at the passing between the Stormers players going to ground as Salman Murad once more. Bit of room to the left side, they want to clean that up quickly, the Guardians. Through the backs, and now gets it off again. The danger man, Skosan. Oh, he's just gone past Wanyama, but take a look at the effort there from Godfrey. Still Stormers balls. Kwawaka. Could be a turnover, surely. Quick ball in there with the Guardians, but they don't get reward. Now the kick away. That could be very decisive. As Ewing has it. They're going to run here? They are, maybe. Andrew back. Webb. Offloading. Samiu. And now look at them. Swing it out to Heston Gardner. Back inside for Godfrey. Put down.
Release.
Oh, that is an absolute travesty. How they didn't get a penalty to the Stormers, but they won't need it because they're going to get the ball. Mahoma turns it around. I don't think they know where they want to go, but Ruan now's got numbers, and Ruan now will pop it off to Angelo Davids. And that may be crucial for the Stormers to go 2-0. Take a look at this ruck work. Weber and Van Heerden were the heroes. Kormacher did well. Ruhan now took on Ewing. Pass wide. And the finish, well, right on point for Angelo Davis. Well, that's really what you need. Finishes, ball, possession. Tick all those boxes. And Phillipson grabs another one. Another 2 points on the board. It is 17 points now for the Stormers to just 6 for the Guardians. That was all without Daimani as well. As the open side flanker comes back onto the field, giving the Stormers a full complement. And remarkably, they've scored 2 tries whilst being the man down in the bin. Great take from Kawaka. But now I'm on the ball in a flash. And here's another kick away from Yankees. Now they've got to run here, the Guardians. Andrew. Gardner! Oh no, not again. This time Marty Limog. No card this time though. Trying to call the heels of the players here. There's Lizog Waka. He's got to do a bit more of 10 to play. Guardians need a try. They need it within the next 5 minutes. Finding touch just short of the 22 there, Butler. Let's see what they can cook up from the set piece. They've got to get it right at the line out though. Jason Mitchell, pressure on a hooker. 2 minutes have passed. Now just less than 8 to go. Here's Butler. Butler running hard as Butler gets it perfectly back aside. Levi Smith, I don't think he really knew it was coming, but he did brilliantly. Andrew to Heston Gardner. Now he's got to get a pace race up, and he's going down the blind, and he's just gone into touch. Oh, he could have done a bit more with that chance, Heston Gardner. Time ticks on. 5.5 to play. Dweeber to throw. It's been all the Stormers in the second half. Stolen! Stolen brilliantly from Joseph. Oh, they've got to go now. The Guardians have to score. Andrew, you hold it up. Webb goes short to Butler. Great offload. Godfrey pops it short again. Davis! And right under the sticks, the Guardians score. Is there a twist? Is there a turn? Is there more to come from these two sides? Just minutes remain. And it's taken till now for the first Guardians try. How they didn't let this die. Exceptional work from Archer Godfrey. He is playing technically outside Jan Davis, but that didn't matter. combining on the inside, and Don Butler, he needs to knock this over in a flash. It's 17-11. They can quickly make 17-13. Just a try. That's all they need. 17-13, a lead of 4. A minute and change to play. Lubbock. Of course, he's gone short. No surprise there. Great offload. Butler. Oh, he's gone back to Godfrey. Godfrey's pace might be enough. Godfrey at the 22. I can't believe it. I've seen nothing. Nothing on these last 3 rounds. Rugby at its highest class. You'll be hard pushed to have your heart broken like this week after week. The subscriber sides keep delivering. Archer Godfrey put a crown on his head because he has been the king of the Guardians. What a performance and what a turnaround. 8 minutes to play, they were down by 11. Now, 2 minutes overtime, they lead by 3. It is truly remarkable. They've won it. 20-17. The Guardians stay undefeated. Oh, the comeback stories. They write themselves in the headlines of tomorrow's articles. The Guardians of the Crib down 17-6 with 8 minutes to play. Somehow, Archer Godfrey, well, he's done something unworldly to drag his team back. What a night. 20-17 tries for Davis and Godfrey. Butler 2 conversions and a penalty, and Godfrey a drop goal. Skozan and Davids the 2 tries for the Stormers. Phillipsen 2 conversions and a penalty goal. Well, the Guardians deserved more, didn't they? More possession, more territory, more line breaks. But they just didn't finish their first half chances. Maybe threw a couple away, but in the end, they've come back to win this by a whisker of 3 points. 20-17 over the Stormers, who were well and truly in this race right to the bitter end. I simply can't believe the way this tournament has gone in the opening, well, 2.5 rounds now so far. We are in the 3rd round now, when we have just had stunner after stunner, game after game. We can look at the table now to wrap up today's episode and see that the Guardians have driven themselves up to 2nd position. They are now 3 wins and 0 losses, alongside Saracens at the top, who have that extra bonus point to their name. The All Flanks, who play next, they are just behind on 10 points with 2 bonus points from their 2 games so far. The Flankers bringing it up through the middle of the pack, just 1 win and 1 loss from their 2 games so far, and they will be the 3rd team in action for this round. But what a round it has been of action from the GRC. So next up, we do have the Chiefs hosting the All Flags in a bit of a Southern Hemisphere derby matchup for round number 3. And to finish off this round will be La Rochelle hosting the Flakers. A La Rochelle side that we saw get pumped by the All Flags earlier in round 2. But can they replicate that performance? We will soon find out. But today, that is it. The Guardians, well, they've done something remarkable to come back and win that game. They take it out by 3 over the Stormers, 20-17. Breathe a sigh of relief, Guardians players. Woo! Archie Godfrey, the saviour yet again. I'll see you all next time, but until then, thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed, and a big thanks to all the supporters and, of course, subscribers throughout the channels here and on Twitch, of course. You guys are the champions. I'll see you all next time, but until then, take care.